Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevremont suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet. Come along, you feckless dullards.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
No one's coming to my rescue.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
This is a bit much for me.
I must earn the people's faith. I'd sooner be...
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Don't look at me that way. I've no need of your pity.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, this is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us...
Or to polish up my
All
gear
I've got
tomorrow.
left,
Must the
my
wind blow my
ace
fur
here.
every which way?
Time for you to get to work.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray...
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we all...
My ears. This can't be happening.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then Press your foe till we are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks with ease. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for leveling battlefields.
Are you unharmed?
Consane! You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the... Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here?
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Ser Linnet's from out of Melv.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, son. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis ever more the dragon rears its ugly head, the sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it over time. Though, personally, I'm just...
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment. Pawns are known as crossers of the rift. For when we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your lord.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the cap. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie. This is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Twill be an honor to serve by your side. of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Well met. Much obliged.
Going out, are you? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Come now.
Must hold out till some one comes to me. Hoy there! You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from my pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
Understood.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
At once, Master.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Shall we report our results?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us.
We have succeeded in defending our charge. A sign of good things to come, mayhap.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good...
Well met. Much obliged.
Well met.
My legs are stiff as boards.
It's no easy thing, making a living for so long.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Well done. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Now then, which way?
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Right you are.
Pitiable Arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Fall back! Run! This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And...
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look. Then.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, are we? Always a pleasure.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
To have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. It's pushed my hairs away. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray.
A moment long awaited. I knew...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
One can see far to the distance from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Right you are. One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
You have my support.
Ah, you first and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Focus your strength, Arisen! Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
The Arisen have been quenched.
As a matter of fact, we've traveled for some time without a mage in our party.
Having a healer with us would be most welcome.
No easy answers here.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and you're target.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with...
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... It is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but it would hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be evade.
How intriguing.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Seems naught ever goes right.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack. Master, I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? Here we go again.
This battle cannot be avoided. 'Tis fight or die.
Of course. Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
I will not fall to prowess.
You'll get what's coming to you.
I thought I was done for.
It was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people.
You'll hear no complaints from me.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack. You have my protection.
Knew I'd pull through in the end.
That's it!
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall... Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Wake up! We're being raided!
Careful now.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Truly?
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets, even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered, if I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Never again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Mel shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say. Hey.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
'Tis done. That was certainly worthwhile. A job well...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support. We've got goblins! I shan't let them harm you.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Outstanding.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Battle may be trying without someone to cure our wounds. But for now, we shall just have to manage.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim... All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best...
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste the steel.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
The time of our parting has come. Thank you for everything, Arisen.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I would have preferred not to have them fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Protection. Most impressive, Master. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait a moment.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I shall not stand idly by.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. Oh! Well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
What's this? We're trapped!
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops! Pray, give your guard.
Force of the storage could be employed for our own ends.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Cyclops! Let my magic grant you an elemental aid.
Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the valor you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. Of course, if you'd rather continue... Well now! The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like... A powerful current ought to set this rock to crump...
At once, Master. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
One wrong move.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours. That was certainly worthwhile.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced. For out yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till...
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
A mug of ale. I'm in fine fettle today.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Well met, sir.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on... Sound appealing?
Same as the one afore. It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Almost nodded off for a moment there. All I've got left.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Right. You. Well. We must rest, though the sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Is it too much to hope for a helping hand?
We have many customers with decent coin of late. Might as well hang back. I'm in no rush.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Shall we get some rest, then?
Tranquil places such as this. I don't expect leisurely pace.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your magic. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to... What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had... Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
How to spend the day. It's another errand to see to.
Fine place.
It's just another day.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'm in fine.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Goblins, Master!
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look.
Undead!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey. I shall cherish my memories of our
Good.
time.
I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Never mind what they say. I'll hold my head high.
Keep quiet.